Okay, here it goes, the moment of truth. To give you a little walk around, I have got a pair of 2x6s running along the underneath side of the tent. There are carabiners there for easy connect and disconnect. And then it runs up to the pulleys on each of the four corners. From those pulleys, it then goes to this pulley junction block, which is then headed to this currently unloaded load bridle. I have dialed in the tensions of each of the four cables, I hope, so it should lift evenly. And this allows me to not only load the tent from the ground, but I can back my truck in and lower the tent directly onto the bed rails, which is great. And then for storage, I just raise it all the way up to the ceiling. But I haven't tried that to see if it works yet. So from the load bridle, it comes to this winch, and all I have to do is push the up button. Please work. Okay, the load bridle is pressure loaded, and now, sweet. That is lifting quite evenly, which is fantastic. It's pulling the load bridle across the ceiling here into that automatic hoist. And the hoist is making some horrible noises, but don't worry. That's just the cable slipping on top of itself. And now, oops, got a little too high. There we go. It's now properly loaded. I am gonna try and make this a little bit higher. It's a little too low for me, but these need to be trimmed down a little bit. So I'm gonna trim these down, move them down, but that's for a later date. It'll get me a few 5-6 inches up on top, but it works. I'm also gonna develop some kind of system where this screws into this rail, because right now it's theoretically, able to be thrown about by the wind. But I am really happy with the way that turned out.